So about 2 weeks ago, I called that 99 Mike Trout was going to be the collection reward for MLB The Show 20, and guess what? He was. Then a week later, I predicted that Shane Bieber was not going to get a Topps Now Diamond card because he was going to go Diamond for his Live Series card. Both of those things ended up happening, and also if you guys want to see these every single week, slap a like on the video as well as subscribe because we do this stuff every single day. Starting off with the bronze players, we're going to go ahead and predict that Zach Britton is finally going back to silver. I've been wondering why he's been a bronze since MLB The Show 19, but he's up to 4 saves already. He is the main closer for the New York Yankees, and he only has 1 walk in 4 innings. Now, I know that's not saying a lot, but the guy's striking out hitters. He's not walking one every single game. I truly think that Zach Britton could end up being gold by the end of the year, but for right now, let's keep him at a solid silver. 2 young players that I want to talk about real quick, Kyle Lewis and Luis Robert. We'll talk about Robert in just a second, but Kyle Lewis, his 10-game hitting streak just came to an end, but what does that mean? He was hitting 375 with 3 home runs and 9 RBIs to start 2020. So I truly think that his stats across the board offensively are about to get a big boost. Now, if we move over to Luis Robert, everything that this guy does is pretty much Mike Trout just on a lesser scale. He has a 353 batting average with 2 home runs and a 1,023 OPS against righties, and also defensively, he already has 2 runs saved. So I think that he's going to go silver easily, maybe even gold. I don't think that it's going to happen. And if it does, I will be shocked out of my mind. But 100% Luis Robert is going silver. You could book it. Now, this one is going to be tough because no one really saw this coming. Trent Grisham exploded out of the gates. He has 4 home runs and a 1,311 OPS versus righties and 8 walks already on the season. Now, the only thing I do want you guys to remember is the fact that he has been terrible. And I really mean that. He's been terrible against left-handed pitchers. So keep that in mind. I do think that he's going silver, but just barely. I think he ends up at a 75. 2 pitchers that have been so good to start 2020. We have Aaron Civale and Tyler Chatwood. We'll go ahead and talk about Chatwood in just a second, but Civale already has 18 strikeouts in just 12 innings pitched. So expect that he's going to have a bump in that K per 9, and he only has 1 walk. So he's going to get a bump to K per 9. He's going to get a bump to the walks per 9 and control. And if you take a look at this guy's pitching stats, he has a main pitch for a sinker, and he throws it really hard. So I fully expect Aaron Civale to go silver just because he's already a 74. It's going to be easy for him. Next up, I was really worrisome about Tyler Chatwood if he was going to be able to replicate that first start. He did. He has 19 Ks in 12 innings. He goes 6 innings in both starts, so I expect that 65 stamina to go up. The K per 9 is also going to get a boost. Now, he's still walking about 2 to 3 hitters a game, so I don't know if his control is going to go up, but Tyler Chatwood and Aaron Civale almost 100% going silver. Moving over to the silver to gold predictions, first and foremost, we have Geo Urscella. He had a grand slam a couple days ago. He already has 3 home runs on the season and is playing great defense. So to be honest with you, he might get a boost in defense. He also might get a boost in all of the offensive categories, but I fully expect Geo Urscella to go gold. Same thing goes for Yohan Moncada. Now, we all know that his stats versus righties are already elite, but if we take a look at his lefty stats, I know it's a small sample size. It's only a few starts in the season, but he's hitting 333 against lefties, and I think that he deserves a power upgrade to the righties as well. So if you're asking me, Yohan Moncada unfortunately is going gold. I say unfortunately because he was always one of the best picks in Battle Royale for the silver rounds. So I think Geo and Yohan Moncada, they're both going gold. But that's just me. What do you guys think? I would hope that you guys dislike, bomb, and unsubscribe if I did not include this next man, a dark horse MVP, Corey Seeger. I'm so excited that he's finally going gold. Again, same thing with Yohan Moncada. It does suck because they have been Battle Royale budget beast for the entire year for me. He's almost hitting 400 versus righties, and then versus lefties, he has a 1,050 OPS, so expect upgrades across the board. Mike Yastrzemski broke out in 2019, and then his manager, Gabe Kapler, said that he does not have a guaranteed starting job in 2020. The only person on the Giants to start and would not have any questions about it was Evan Longoria. I think Yastrzemski took that to heart because he's been electric. 12 walks to 12 strikeouts, so I think his vision might get an increase, and he has a plus 1,000 OPS to righties and lefties. He's going gold 1,000,000%. If he doesn't, I'm canceling the series because it just doesn't make sense. Dansby Swanson is a very interesting case because while he is hitting 340 with a 920 OPS, he's also striking out a lot. So I think that he will get contact upgrades as well as power upgrades, but look for his PCI to go down. Also, if I say PCI, that just means vision. But a lot of people are saying that in 2020, or at least MLB The Show 20, that PCI size does not mean anything as long as you have high contact, so it might just balance off. So look for Dansby Swanson to go gold. Another player that I think is on fire this year is Hermann Marquez, our final player that is going to go from silver to gold. He has a 1.89 ERA in 3 starts. He has an 11K per 9, and he has a wild .89 whip. So he's limiting the damage if players do get on. He's striking out a ton of guys. So to recap who we have going from silver to gold, we have Geo Urscella, Yohan Moncada, Corey Seeger, Mike Yastrzemski, Dansby Swanson, and then last but not least, before we get into the diamond rounds, we have Mr. Hermann Marquez. Is Nick Castellanos going to go diamond? I don't know, and I say that because he cost his team 3 runs. He dropped an easy fly ball that was in the gap when the bases were loaded, so his defense, it still is horrific. It sucks. But offensively, the dude is hitting .417 with 4 home runs versus righties already. We already know what this guy can do offensively versus lefties. I will say if JD Martinez is not diamond yet, I do not think that Nick is going to get there, but I wanted to present the case because if I didn't, you guys would shred me in the comment section down below. I think he's going to get a +1 to his rating, but no diamond this week. So let's keep an eye out for him. Here is my bold take. Joey Gallo goes diamond this week. He's already at an 83. He has the amazing defense. He's still playing great defense to start the year. But the case that I have to make for my man is the fact that since 2019, he has been a machine against lefties, and he's already hitting .333 with 3 home runs and a 1,500 OPS. So the contact versus lefties needs to go up. He also has to have a power upgrade. And on top of that, he's not striking out as much. He has 6 walks to 7 strikeouts. So I think he gets a slight vision increase, and with all of that combined, I think that he does go diamond, and let me know what you guys think about that. Trevor Bauer is the second Reds pitcher in the last 2 weeks to go diamond. He has a .68 ERA, and in 13 innings, he has a ridiculous 20 strikeouts to only 3 walks. I mean, what's not to say about this guy? And also, I will be in Trevor Bauer's Bauer Bites today, so if you guys want to take a look, it's going to be out later, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's me, John Boy, Mike Clevenger, and then the host, Trevor Bauer. It's going to be a ton of fun. Who's the one guy that we're missing? Oh yeah, the Judge. Aaron Judge hit 6 home runs in a 5-game stretch. Without a doubt, I don't know if he's going to go to a 90, but he will see a contact and power increase to every single thing that you can have in this game. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, slap a like on this one. I tried to go through it a little bit quick just so you guys can save some time and get those investments. If they don't go up, don't blame me. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. But you guys rock. Thank you all so much for the support. Stay safe out there. Peace out.